Welcome back. So today we want to talk about honesty, loyalty, and the spirit of brotherhood. I've been trying my best to make Google searches on the meaning of the words independently. So now we have the definition of honesty, definition of loyalty, and definition of brotherhood. Spirit, meaning of spirit. So we join spirit and brotherhood together. I'm going to do my best. Initially, I was running away from this one. It came to my head suddenly yesterday, I think after Salat. I was done with prayer and it just came to my mind. I don't know if I'm fully knowledgeable about it. But then again, I think fairly we should be able to talk about it. I don't want to speak fear into our game today. Today, I don't even know what's wrong too. My energy is like low. Mercury retrograde. So today we are talking about honesty, loyalty, and the spirit of brotherhood. I'll start with defining the words first. Then I can speak on them like to the best of my knowledge, see what we can do. Do you understand? So for honesty, let's start with honesty. Definition of honesty, Google search. The quality of being honest. An example, they spoke with convincing honesty about their fears. Merriam-Webster, plural, honesties. Adherence to facts. Synonym, sincerity. Example, doubted the honesty of the audience. Fairness and straightforwardness of conduct. Calling for honesty in politics. Cambridge definition, the quality of being honest. A good example, I appreciate your honesty. You must answer all questions put to you in complete honesty. More examples, she spoke with brutal honesty. I was too old for the job. The judge praised the girls honestly. Loyalty, the quality of being loyal. Further down, you see the quality of being loyal to a brand, to a particular company or brand. Example, his loyalty was never in question. Plural loyalty is your feeling of support or duty towards someone or something. The union assured the new owners of the workers' loyalty to the company. Medieval knights took an oath of loyalty to their lord. Google. Loyalty is a steadfast, emotional, and practical devotion to people, causes, or organization, involving a commitment to support them through challenging time. Brotherhood. The feeling of kinship and closeness to a group of people or all people, all association, society, or community of people linked by a common interest, religion, or trade. Cambridge, members of a particular organization, friendship and loyalty. The ideal of the brotherhood of man, where everyone loves each other, is still far from reality. Further down, you have a feeling of shared interest and support among men, or more generally, among all humans. Why this topic? I don't really know. I like when I get exposed like this, I like to believe that they're inspired by God. When I can't base it anyway. I think it happened after I prayed Maghrib, after I broke my fast yesterday. I can't remember, but I just know. I was in my head. It was also loyalty, respect at first. Then later on, it just transcended into this, and I penned it down. That I'll check it out. I'll see if it's something we can talk about. And unfortunately for me, from yesterday up until this moment, I've been doing one thing or the other. And now, I just know we are left to the topic. And let's see. I was born for this moment. Let's see how it goes. So we start from the first one, honesty. Honesty, the quality of being honest. That means you are truthful. There are certain qualities that determines honesty. What I was looking for, what I was searching for, I couldn't find it. I think we are running out of time now, and I just want to ensure we make this. Do you understand? I was looking for something with depth, something that categorizes honesty. I'll plug here synonyms to honesty. But I think being truthful is one. For someone to believe that you're honest about a situation, it's more like if I ask you about something now, oh, what's your CGPA? The response is meant when they say you are truthful about it, that means you are honest about your response. Like, oh, honestly. At further down, we had an example earlier on. I think under Cambridge, we had an example where she spoke with brutal honesty. I was too old for the job. So she was honest about it that, oh, I saw your application. I saw the age frame that you put to it. I was too old for the job. I'm too old for the job. Do you understand that kind of thing? For you to be honest, you have to be truthful. You can't, there are two sides of a coin. And those are like character traits that I think a lot of us should have. We started an issue with our politicians yesterday. An issue that we have now is that we don't have honest politicians. I don't think that's a possibility. At least we should have like politicians that are honest to a certain level. We need more honest people in the affairs of things. People that are honest to a certain degree. That way, when I tell you, when we made like some clothes, when people ask me about the clothes, I think that's bad workmanship for as a businessman. Sef. But it was just something I had to do. When we made like some piece of clothes way back, and I wasn't satisfied with the quality, I told people, oh, this. I think most of those clothes even have our logo. We didn't sell them as a brand. Do you understand kind of thing? And that's to show you that honesty. And I take it into my personal relationships. Where if I'm talking to someone, I let them know the extent of things. My friends, I'm as honest as possible. Honesty is now something where people can trust your opinion. It's in a way where if this is a remote, if I hand you this remote and I say, oh, let me check out this remote. At any point, if you say the remote is bad, I would believe you because I know that you are honest about it. Do you understand? You don't have to fake it where you lie. Recently, a friend of mine still asked me about a negative trait of his, and I told him, and he didn't even respond. But me, I said my part, and that way, I think it's just a thing where honesty. People can trust what you say. People believe in you. They believe you. That way, say when you say you are chasing something, they know that you're honest about it. That oh, this person for him to say is chasing this thing, he's chasing it. Now let's go to loyalty. The quality of being loyal. That means when I tell you I deal with you, you understand kind of thing. Yeah, my bro, I deal with you now. To people that you are loyal to, when you tell them I deal with you, they know. Do you understand? Like I deal with you. Yeah, if you just say you deal with you, you deal with you. You know. Do you understand kind of thing? People need to be able to take your words for it. We live in a time where everybody now they are saying this world is a parade, is a fake world, and these characters are characters that I believe they make you rare, they make you different. We live in a time when everybody wants to just up on next thing, they are not loyal to anything. So when you have your own particular loyalty, like oh, okay, I fuck with this thing, this is what I'm loyal to. Oh, I fuck with this person, this is what I'm loyal to. You have to like be able to pick sides. Some people tell you that whatever. I believe in this life you be able to pick sides. Pick sides. If you are a political person, if you are with Tinubu, pick side. If you are with PO, pick side. Do you understand that kind of thing? Whichever ever side you are on. And you should not just pick side blindly. That's the only part that vexes me. When you are loyal to something, they have to be like you and the thing have to have common backings because we will judge you by that thing. If you are loyal to Tinubu because of or PO because of just tribes, then you are a ridiculous person. Do you understand kind of thing? But if you are loyal where oh I've seen the ideologies of this person, oh that's why I'm loyal to this person. And it transcends beyond politics. I think because I mentioned politics yesterday, my mind still like deviates and goes that way. Loyal to brands where oh I'm loyal to this brand. I remember when I was moving to Lagos, my brother was loyal to Samsung. Like everything you see in his house is Samsung. Do you understand kind of thing? Loyalty, brand loyalty. I'm loyal to iPhone to a certain extent. I'm loyal to my brothers. For this regard, we're not talking about brands, we're talking about personal relationships. I think if you call someone your friend, where you guys are like this, you should be loyal to them. And loyalty comes with accountability. So it's not just something where you just say, I'm loyal, I'm loyal, I'm loyal. You have to be able to hold yourself accountable that do my actions reflect me being loyal to this person? Brotherhood. Brotherhood is an essential, the feeling of kinship, weight, and closeness to a group of people or all people. When you call someone that my brother, my brother, people can. I like to believe that people can vouch for me. I have a couple people that can vouch for me. At least that's how it looks because they stand by my side. But I think they can. I had a discussion with someone a while back where we are talking about death. I might be open for a surprise, but I had a down moment in life, and I understand that brotherhood is something that you should. I go on Twitter these days and you see people that are just I won't say new to money because even me myself new to money. But I see people these days younger. I see the younger like ones. You see people making money. It has always occurred, but someone tweeted it, and that's to show you state of mind that if these guys are asking him for updates on how to make money, that if every time his guys always asking him about this on how to make money, that's how brotherhood begins. They are your tribe men. And talking about tribe here, I'm not talking about you being Yoruba, you being English, you being whatever. Tribe men in the sense that you have a common goal. Both of us want to break out of poverty. It's normal for me if I believe that you're my guy, brotherhood. We have to feed each other. And feed each other is not feeding each other for food. And now this is something, it's not a one-way street. If it's one-way street, that means the person is being, they're a vulture, they are preying on you. Do you understand? You need relationships where it's two-sided. When you call someone your brother, they bring as much as they take. They might not be bringing money to you. It might be updates on how to make money. Sometimes it might be money. Sometimes it might be food. But they want to see you eat. Do you understand? Because you have a common goal. And it's not only eat that food. They want to see you progress. In brotherhood now, you have people where I like to tell people that most of my clothes, a good percentage, a good chunk is my friends, my brothers. Because me, I don't even say my friends. People that put me on like that, I see them as my brothers. It's people doing their best to ensure that you are straight yourself. When I watch Godfather, not Godfather, Sopranos, what the mob, the Italian mobs, what they have, that's what's called brotherhood. You have a common goal. You guys are together, inclined. Definitely, there will be people that you think they are your brothers. That time will reveal that they are not your brothers, and that's what perseverance. That's why I preach perseverance. During period where you are persevering, when suffer eats, you know your brothers, and you need brotherhood. So you need good seasons and bad seasons. Good seasons, bad seasons. They reveal to you your brothers. Good doesn't reveal as much, but at the same time, during good seasons, your actions will be what will determine who will stand by your side when it gets rough. I think people that make tweets like that, they are in a fairly good season right now. When shit hit the fan, that's when you understand that. And I assure you, the fact there is a smooth road right now, it doesn't mean it's going to be a smooth road in 5 years. It doesn't mean it's going to be a smooth road in 2 years. We always need people. Before, I used to be the type to say, do me a favor, don't do me no favors. Nah, lie. Life is not that. We all need help. At some point, you probably need help. It's not, at least from my POV right now, I can tell that at some point I needed help. And I don't know, a lot of people that thought they wouldn't need someone, they have ended up needing someone. And if you come from somewhere far off, I make these videos for my younger self, for people like in scenarios that I'd had to escape. Do you understand? And if you are in that spot, maybe you think things are good right now. I assure you, I assure you, it might get rough. And it's not even about things getting rough. It's about you having like chases. Brotherhood makes things easy. In a scenario where your brother has something, they can always supplement for you. You don't have to suffer for everything. Brotherhood is one of the things. And when you are chasing a goal, it would always require like new versions of you. It will sometimes drain you of cash. It will drain you mentally. You need people that you can always fall back to. We exist in a country where people are saying a lot of men are sad these days. And I like to believe that part of why men are sad is two things. You don't have things to chase. As long as you have passion and you are chasing something every day, you don't have time to be sad. That's one. Number two, as long as you have like a community of people where you guys have a common goal, you can't really be sad. I like to believe so. If because it's some you can even share most of if you happen to be sad. Because in Sopranos actually went through depression. But in a good scenario where your case is not a mob case, I believe you guys can share like, oh, I'm going through this, how can we escape this? You share updates with each other, you share life changing stories with each other. God bless me. You share success stories with each other. And these things, that's the spirit of brotherhood. That energy, that energy. And that energy keeps things going. That energy is what has sustained a lot of people. When you read stories of Napoleon, brotherhood, when you read stories, great men in the past, definitely you need your alone time. You need to sustain on your own. You need to get your own shit together. You can't be relying on people to help you get your shit in order. Nobody's going to sort out your life for you. But on the side, it's a good thing to note that, oh, I have brothers that we are doing this life thing together. Do you understand? And the theory has one. For you to have conk brothers, for you to solidify your relationships, these are traits that you have to ensure that in people that you relate with, they have those traits. They need to be honest in their dealings. They need to be loyal to you. And that's how the spirit of brotherhood. And now, at any point, because if it's scenarios that reveal friends, do you understand? It's scenarios that reveal your brothers to you. When things are good, it's easy for someone to tell you I deal with you and they want to act the part like they are with you. When shit hit the fan, when you burn out your money or you are let you know information on how to make money or you are lost in life or you are depressed or you go through an outbreak, whatever the situation may, you go through a divorce, whatever the situation is, those are situations that bring out, oh, these are my true brothers, these are my people, these are my people. In Lagos right now, you get people, and that's why topics like this are essential to me. Everybody's trying to network. I'm not a fan of networking. I don't network. I tell people every time, I don't even try to network. It's an oral thing. It's an oral thing for me. I think if we will connect, we will connect. I don't force it. I don't try it. And on the side, I've been opportune to meet like a couple fabulous people. Do you understand? And after I meet fabulous people, I don't try my best to build conversations where there's none. You might post something that I find funny from there on. You get, we start conversing. You might post something that I find very, very insightful. And I'm very proactive myself. If I think I fuck with you, like, oh, I'll fuck with this person because I'm new in Lagos. I'm not even new again because this is my fifth year. But I'm still even freshly new. I don't think I've met enough people yet. So if you post something or you do something or you move a certain way and I think you're revolutionary or I just know I like your energy, I will be proactive and I'll bring it up that, oh, my bro, let's meet. Just that kind of thing. If we don't meet, I'll find one means or the other. I might bring something up. But we happen to now exist in this generation where everybody is trying to network. And now, I've realized it over time. I've realized that apparently, when people want to network up for some people, and they are networking up. And most times they are networking in a way where you can tell when people say they meet rich people and they don't put them on. I think that's what it is. These people can tell that, oh, you are meeting them because of their resources. I've met like a couple fabulous people that are opportune to have more money than me in Lagos. I don't think they don't put me on. Do you understand? Fairly, some put me on, some they don't want to. Some people don't want to see it shine. But I've met like a lot of fabulous people. Nigeria is a very funny situation. Some people actually don't want to see it shine. I don't think it's just Nigeria. Some people actually don't want to see it shine. I understand that part. Those are not your brothers. But on the side, you meet some people, regardless of how much you have, regardless of what your life is, you build bonds. If you yourself, if you are loyal and you're honest about your dealings. Oh, this is what I do. You share thoughts, you share updates, you share life-changing things with each other. Not you. you are trying to pray, and you think a lot of people they have experienced people like you over time now. You think they don't know? They will know. And when we are talking about now meeting people, so when you are trying to build brotherhood, you see, I said I read a lot of Bodin, not even reading Bodin. It's on IG. Instagram has been putting like quotes from Bodin in my eyes about meeting people, trying new things. You don't have to force relationships. At least from my perspective, me, I don't force it. It works for some people, they can network. I don't know how to network. But most of the people that have been opportune to meet that I think can network, they are just social thieves. As liquor as one, and thieves. They don't want to offer anything in return. Me, I have relationships with people, and naturally, I will hype myself up. I'm a giver. If I'm opportune to have, I would always give. Where if you see something with me and I feel like, oh, it won't harm me if you have it and you ask for it, I'll give you. If at the same time I'm an asker, I didn't even used to ask before, but these days I tend to need things. So I'm an asker. I'm a giver, I'm an asker. So for instance now, and it doesn't even need, you don't need to give me before, I don't need to give you before I ask. As long as I need something, because I'm building a relationship and I'm building brotherhood right now. And I can tell you, one of the things that will sustain you in life is you knowing that you have people. People can evidently tell I don't network, I'm not an ass licker. Boba Shebi, I'll tell you as it is. If I think you're a stupid person, I'll tell you you're a very ridiculous person. And if I think you're fabulous, I do my best. I'll tell you also you are fabulous. And that's that kind of thing. I'm not an ass licker, and I don't think you need to ass leak. I was having this conversation with Amla the other day, and that's why I think that's part of why I thought to note it. Because a lot of people in Lagos, they want to network, and they want to network. These people won't even help you. I can assure you. If you meet 10 people, and if you are just network, nobody go help your papa. But in a situation where people can tell that you are genuine, and when you are genuine, it's lovely because I'm not saying you meet in a situation where a networker is meeting 10 people. When you are genuine and you are open to relationships, let's say you meet 2 people, there's a high chance those 2 people are the actual people that are meant to be in your corner. These videos are videos from my own POV. I would love to hear from an ass licker or a social climber. Let me not call them ass lickers. I would love to hear from a social climber, someone that networks more often. But from my POV, I think you should key into building relationships, brotherhood, and the ways to build this relationship: loyalty, honesty. People need to know that you are loyal to them. Like, oh, I have a relationship with this person. We are like this. People need to know that you are honest. When you, if you talk, there's a Yoruba adage that peace in one place, Tosibikon, is it Yoruba or just, it's a random quote. Peace in one place, make it fun. Do you understand? People need to know that you are honest, you are truthful. Like, oh, wow. If you tell someone that you can't help them, they need to know that you really can't help them. And I'm not saying it in a scenario where you are forced to help. No, there's no force to it. It's a scenario where people actually they need your help about something, and they have been offering you help. Sometimes they have never offered you help, but they require your help, and you guys claim to be buddies, and they know that you have it. You can release it. If releases friction in the relationship, because now they know that they can trust you. Then if they ask you for your opinion on something, for people to ask you about your opinion, before I drop clothes, if I have like a friend or someone around, oh my bro, what do you think about this design? What do you think about, once the clothes arrive, what do you think about this material? Now it's honesty. I want your honest opinion. When you are false about it or you just do it, I won't want to tell you next time. Do you understand? So people need to know that you are honest. Like, oh, when they ask you about your opinion on things, you give your actual feedback. When they need your help about things, you give your actual feedback. And I'm not saying you should be friends with everybody. You need to know that you guys have a common footing. You have to have things in common. Either from past, either in the future, either in the present. You just know that you and this person, you connect. Do you understand? You and this person, you connect. And you need people. I think that's part of why this kind of point is essential. In this life that we live, you need people. There are people that will open doors for you. I understand that when you are starting out, or even life generally requires you to struggle. It's understandable. But I'm not a sufferhead person. For situations when people can make calls for you, God has helped you up until this point. For situations where people can make calls, people can ease your affairs. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to suffer. I'm going to set up, I'm not even mentioning that in this video, but then you don't have to suffer. Do you understand? You just have to just be keen. Most times when I'm down to my last, I just know that it can't be the end. I have brothers. Do you understand? And when I talk about brothers, they are not people that I'm related to by blood. I have brothers and situations that have bonded us. I was having a conversation with someone the other day. We were talking about death, and I said I don't fear death. I don't fear death because I have brothers that will stand by my kids. They might never stand by my case. But I've gone through things in life right now, and I've had people that they stay by my side. And the thing with social members, I've realized when you meet people like that, that they claim to be networking, that hey, they can network. I have people that they review themselves to me, they tell me, oh, they network with so and so person. Most of them, they are just ass lickers. They don't want to offer nothing in return. I've had relationships with them. I've realized that, oh, this is what you guys call networking. It's a bad thing. If you're a networker, fix up. If you want to network and you want to meet a lot of people, make your relationship genuine with everybody. These days I network myself. I'm a networker. But my networking is as genuine as possible. If I can't hold conversation with them, I don't hold conversations. If I'm not friends, people that I'm not friends with can't tell you that I'm friends with them. But we have each other's contact. I'm trying to sell clothes. I dey meet new people every time. But on the side, you also need to note that life is a service. As long as you're alive, you're of service. You need to extend yourself as much as you want to receive. You don't want to call people that you need jobs for them to help you call for jobs. Then when they need your help with something, you are nowhere to be found. Brotherhood, both of us are serving each other. All of us are serving each other. And it's not a situation where it's just this person and this person. Bro, I make calls for other people where I take their problems like my problems. And I love to believe, I've seen people do it. They take my problems like their problems. And it's lovely to watch. That's brotherhood. That's what this life is about. And it sustains you because I've gone through situations that should end me. Let's say I was all by myself. I've gone through situations that should end me. I'm only standing here today because I have brothers. When I was down where I couldn't even sell clothes, my brothers were telling people, you have people telling people for my behalf, what fẹ́ taṣọ fún me. And some of these people, they know. So they know that I'm with them. Do you understand? They know that for me to, they know that I'm with them. Do you understand, kind of thing? And that was lovely to watch. And I just thought to note it. It's an essential. You need brothers. And for you to have brothers, you need to be honest. You need to be loyal. People need to be able to tell that you are with them. I deal with you. When you say deal with me, sometimes na one make I no want you. Na one if that person deal with me. And most times when it's one this the other party they know. If you say you don't know, you tell me how the relationship we have that made me say deal with me, and you say if you go deal with me. But I barely even say deal with me. My brothers, they actually know. Like they know. They know. I don't need to say it out loud. I don't need to shout. I don't need anything. Past records. Situations are the ones that reveal brotherhood. Do you understand? You can't force it. You can't overextend your hand. Situations will reveal. People that will be with you, situations will make you guys know that, oh, me and this person we are together. I'm not a day for me. Life will happen. You guys will show that it together. Good things will happen. You guys will celebrate together. These things, you can't force it. I've had relationships where I thought people were my brothers, and when push came to shove, it's scatter. And I like to say that's how you separate the wheat from the chaff. Situations, life will happen. It's a process. During your process of persevering, that's how you know your brothers. During your process of success, you tend to meet new brothers again. You tend to know some brothers again. So that's just life. It just keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. But you need to note the essential of these things. And you also need to, honesty again is another trait where it's a lovely trait aside the part of brotherhood. I think that's why it's noted separately too. Honesty in the sense that when people ask you about the clothes, when you are doing something, people need to be able to tell that for you to be backing something, you are an honest person. Loyalty, you are loyal to whatever you are doing. When you are doing something, we need to know that you are about that thing. But honesty is a very, very fabulous trait, a very, very lovely trait. The more you can groom it, the better for you. When I'm selling coin, people know that I can't run away with their money. I don't. When I sold coin, people know that I can't run away with their money. Now that I'm selling clothes, I try my best. People should know that, and people are starting to know that, when I say the clothes are good, the clothes are good. Do you understand, kind of thing? If there are lapses in the clothes, I even go further, even though they are my clothes, I tell people, if there are notable lapses that I've noticed myself, I tell people, this is what's wrong with this clothes, this is what's wrong with this clothes. And I give assurances on the clothes. And people can always delve back and tell me, they noticed so about the clothes. Some people, I've not had callbacks yet. The time that I am called back, It was I myself that initiated it. I made like a batch from Yaba, and I had to like get some pieces back from my guys that, oh, I think these clothes are not good. There's that kind of thing. So honesty is a trait. You have to groom it. It speaks for you. Especially when you're running a business. Honesty. People need to be able to know that, oh, for you to say this thing is this thing, this thing is this thing. Not a situation where you say A is A and we find out A is B. Do you understand? If you sell clothes people now and you defrauded them, it's a one-time thing. Honesty is at an all-time low among Nigerian artisans. If you give a Nigerian artisan a job, 80 out of 100, not even 80, 98 out of 100, if you give Nigerian artisans jobs, they want to rip you off. And it goes beyond artisans. Not only artisans, Nigerians in general. Honesty is at an all-time low. And I like to believe that the fact that it's rare, it gives him more value. People they can vouch for you. Where if you say something, they know that, oh, that thing that you have said is that thing. The more you can groom honesty. I have people that side me now, and it's because they know that AOG did for them. I have people that buy my clothes because they know that if I tell them it is good, it is good. And that's how our client's profile, that's how it's going to grow. Do you understand? And you have to, before you're honest with another person, you have to be honest to yourself. You have to be real with yourself, as real as possible. You have to be real with yourself. Am I doing my all? Because that's honesty too. You have to be honest with yourself. Am I doing my best? Do I think I'm doing my best? What are the things that I think I'm not doing? So when you're honest with yourself, the lapses that you think will affect other people, you also have to be honest about it. And you have to be honest about your relationships. So if people ask you about truths, you have to be able to tell them truths. That way they can take your words for it. It builds people confidence. If I tell someone that their clothes is nice, they know that their clothes is nice. If I tell my friends, because I give people, strangers, compliments these days. I just try to boost people confidence as much as possible. I've been doing it from time, not these days. I give people compliments. But on the side, I don't know how they perceive it. I don't know how they take it. I like to believe that it boosts their confidence. But for my friends, and it's because when things are bad, when you are fucking up, I'll tell you that you are fucking up. When you are doing well, I'll tell you that you are doing well. Honesty. And I like to believe that's why some people, the ones that are really, really keen on knowing if they are doing well actually. That's why they're always like asking for my feedback. Oh, hey, what do you think about this thing? What do you think about this thing? It's because they trust my opinion. They trust my words. Do you understand? Honesty is a very important trait. Today, I want it to be as short as possible. I had a complaint on the video. And I like to believe that I don't know fully about these things. This to the best of my knowledge. I don't know if there's another thing I'd like to say. If anyone has a suggestion of a topic, I think this is the point where you plug it in. If you can give me an inspo, I'll watch my movie. I'll see if I can come up with something. But if you can give me an inspo, I appreciate it. If I can't talk about it in this set, I'll make a video later on. If I can, I'll make a video. I'll talk about it if it's something I think I'm knowledgeable about. Till we meet again. Have a nice day or nice night whenever you're watching this. Bye bye.